Yo, welcome to the Stingray Thundercast. I'm your host, Stingray Thunder, and I'm here with Hugh Roberson! Woo! Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, bro.
No worries. Thanks for coming,
man.
bro. Jesus, it's awesome that you're here. Hugh Roberson's a hilarious stand-up comedian, but also does a lot of stuff on TikTok and all the social media platforms. Killing it, by the way.
Thank you, my brother.
Fucking amazing, bro. I love your fucking sketches, bro. Fucking honestly, I watch all of them.
Thank you,
They are next level. Check them out. All right, I got a serious question for you.
Let's do it.
All right. So just say you had two options. Mm-hmm. And one of them was to watch your parents having sex for the rest of your life.
No breaks, my whole life.
No breaks, whole life.
Okay.
And the other option, you can stop it by having sex with your parents once. What would you do?
Both of them? I got to fuck both of them?
Both of them. Your dad fucks you in the ass, the whole thing.
I'd probably do that, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just get it over with.
Yeah, what?
What else? How the fuck am I going to live my life watching my parents fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What kind of life is that?
Yeah, no, you're right, man.
That's just torturous hell.
It does sound like hell.
Rather just end it like ripping it off like a Band-Aid.
I feel like my issue would be like, why can't I do both?
Yeah, true, bro. It's a cruel world.
It is a cruel world.
Great question, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't see my family much, bro. It'd be a nice way to connect, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, 100%. There'll be tears in my eyes when I'm getting fucked in the ass by my dad. You know, he'd probably have a massive cock. Yeah. Genetics, yeah. It'll be painful, but at least we get to hang out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Family time's rare these days.
Yeah, we don't connect, man. Yeah.
Especially after the pandemic and everything.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Spread some more diseases.
Yeah, and then I still get to watch that porn. You know?
You're filming it as well?
No, like they're fucking. That's for the rest of my life.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting in a room.
Just watching your parents having sex.
And people deliver you food and stuff like that so you can actually live and survive.
It's a winning situation if you think about it.
True. It's like the ultimate Centrelink.
It is, bro. Mm. It's a win. Maybe your parents still pay for you. That'd be nice. Mm. So, yeah.
Great question.
Yeah, it's an excellent question. Huh?
How did you sort of formulate that? Was it any sort
It's a tradie question.
It's a tradie question.
Yeah, so tradies are like when you're getting to know some cunt in a trade.
Yeah,
you fucking
hit him with a couple of those types of questions.
Yeah. Just see what happens. And if you've got like a smart ass reply to them, it's like cool. It makes your day better.
Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah, true.
And if you think of any during like the week, you're like, oh, dude, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna ask like because you can when you're a trader, you can ask people anything.
Like other tradies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work in hospital. It's pretty much the same sort of vibe.
I worked in hospital, man. I used to wash dishes for a living. Bro.
Yeah,
that
was my first ever job as well.
Yeah, my favorite job.
Yeah,
like it'll never be better than washing dishes.
How good is it?
Yeah, oh dude.
Yeah, you're just getting that flow state.
Yeah, the good thing about like being a dishy is you just fucking wash dishes, and if you do it quickly and efficiently and well, which isn't hard.
No.
They love you.
They do.
Fucking
fucking
come bring you food. Like, work in a 5-star restaurant, they'll bring you like the nicest fucking food you could eat, bro. Like,
because you are, people don't understand, you're such an extremely important cog in their kitchen machine.
Yeah.
If the dishy is not on, he doesn't know how the fuck to do his job. He got all these little inefficiencies he's fucking up. Yeah. It fucks up the whole flow of the kitchen.
Do you ever been sitting in a restaurant, you get a plate with like a little bit of shit that shouldn't be on there?
What the fuck is that?
You flip the fuck out, man.
It makes the whole, no matter how good the food is, no matter how good the service is, it makes the whole, no matter how good the fucking installation is, no matter how good the building is itself, it makes the whole thing look bad.
Yeah, 100%.
The whole thing look bad.
Yeah, if they don't know to like fucking shake the fucking cockroaches off the sweet potatoes. Like, if you don't know that fucking thing, are you gonna do it away from like the eating area?
Yeah,
it's fucking.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
Yeah, well, like I know, like out on the coast, you probably shouldn't eat sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
like along the coast, heaps of in New South Wales anyway, heaps of cockroaches, but they're nowhere in the restaurant. But then they deliver like a box of sweet potatoes out of the truck, and you got to like open it up, and before you bring it into the restaurant, be in the bin area, just
Give it a shake.
Yeah, shake them, put them. There's a lot of them.
And it's same if you get like lettuce. There's always
really?
like heaps of bugs and stuff on it. You got to clean off.
Yeah, I didn't have the lettuce problem. Maybe that's just like a Melbourne thing.
Maybe, yeah. I remember prepping lettuce at a job here in Melbourne, and there'd be quite a number of like bugs and stuff on the lettuce. Just because lettuce, like you think about it, there's so much surface area. There's so many leaves that are all sort of overlaid on each other and everything.
Anything could be in there.
Yeah.
So you got to tear them apart, wash them, and just clean the shit off them.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, well, like now we know. Don't eat sweet potatoes and lettuce at restaurants.
Well, I mean, that's the fact of fucking food.
Yeah,
like,
dude, sweet potatoes, cockroaches are just attached to them.
bro, and like the fact that an insect is trying to eat the fucking food item, that's indicative that it's good.
That's good food, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want a fucking food that no animal wants to fucking not
that
eat.
means it's poison.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, I don't want this. It's fucking covered in poison. 100% just shake it off. But it's fun. You can see it with the sweet potatoes. There's like little bits torn out of it.
Yeah.
Like, you ever get a sweet potato that doesn't have little bits torn out of it? Rarely.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that cockroaches?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They are so attracted to that food, bro. It's ridiculous.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's magical to inform everybody
Yeah.
about the cockroach infestation in your sweet potatoes. They are delicious. They make good chips. They get all their shit gets burnt off them. They get washed. You prep them properly, clean them.
It's all clean.
Yeah,
but that's all food. People are so detached from the food making and the food getting process. Like you even forget shit is grown on a farm, or you forget a cow got a nail gun in the fucking head.
It makes me happier that they did.
Yeah.
They're a lazy creature, bro.
Cows?
Yeah.
I like cows, man.
What are they doing for us, bro?
Bro, they're an amazing animal. They got 4 stomachs. They can digest grass and turn it into fucking steak.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, but
That's pretty sick.
But like that's what you're saying is like they are great at trimming grass and feeding us their meat.
Who's better at that job than them?
It's true. Sheep are pretty good at trimming grass, but they're only tasty when they're babies.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are there any other animals like that?
Cows. Cows are more tasty when they're
veal.
Yeah, veal's
nice. Sort of a bit silkier, right?
Yeah, I used to love it when I was younger. I guess I've like moved past it.
You ever eat a wallaby?
No.
Wallaby's nice, man. You ever eat like kangaroo?
Yeah.
They call wallaby the veal of kangaroo.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like a softer, sort of silkier meat. It's a bit harder to cook because you have to really. It cooks so quickly. Yeah, it's so easy to overcook.
Fair call, yeah.
And then it's quite easy to undercook because the window of that perfect, medium rare, whatever you want, is really quite small.
So you need to be like a pro chef to fucking cook that shit.
Pro chef, but I mean it would fucking help.
At the times. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, here. I want to try wallaby now, bro.
I recommend it. I tell people to eat kangaroo and wallaby and people think like...
What's wrong with kangaroo? Kangaroo is delicious.
I don't know. They see them or something. It's like, well...
You eat a lot. Like if you're eating meat, you're in that zone, man.
And it's a wild animal. There's no domestic kangaroos or fucking wallabies.
Nah, they're not. Don't feel sad about it. Like I'd eat a dog if I had to.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be delicious, right? Like,
yeah, I read a book recently about this guy who used to explore Greenland, and he'd go dog sledding because it's like snowy as fuck there.
Yeah.
And most of the year you can dog sled. And when they would go on these expeditions, everyone knows this shit, but like if you were falling on hard times during the expedition, you got to eat the fucking dog.
Yeah, what?
You don't have any other meat, and you got to feed the dog to the other dogs because that's the fucking car.
I feel like they kind of had it coming.
Yeah, the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the weakest, you're not going to kill the best dog.
Yeah,
first.
You're killing the weakest fucking one that should have worked harder in life to become the fucking top dog.
The top dog. The top fucking dog.
That's where he should have been. 100%, bro. Yeah. You'd be the Andrew Tate of
dog sledding.
Dog sledding. Yeah. He'd probably just sit around and... What do you think of this Andrew Tate guy anyway, man?
Man, he's a fascinating character, isn't he?
Yeah.
I would say... Man, the cunt speaks a lot of facts, bro. Speaks a lot of facts. I watched a clip of him the other day. He was talking about Chris Brown, and he was saying, like, do you think women, see Chris Brown, like he walks in the club, Chris Brown walks in the club, do you think women see him and think, fuck, he's loyal? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, well, yeah, that's actually a good point, because he was saying like his status makes up for the fact that he probably isn't loyal.
Yeah.
So women would sort of let that go. You know what I mean?
It's the money that they're into. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
And the singing.
yeah, the cunt's fucking talented and he brings in the bank.
I thought he'd be like cancelled forever, but
Chris Brown.
yeah,
Yeah.
too good at music, bro. Had to let him go. I think like
No one loves him more than women.
yeah, that's it. Women fucking scream for this dude. No
Yeah.
guys are going to his concerts going, woo!
Maybe some want to or some are,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's mostly
Bash
chicks,
me,
man.
Chris Brown. I think like the Andrew Tate dude is I think is like his 80% intelligent discussion, which I'm pretty sure he's gotten most of it off Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Like his like,
Sort of
like his
regurgitates a lot of the same
opinions.
shit.
Yeah. Like but then just every once in a while seeing that he's making so much sense, he'll just throw in some dumb shit like, I should be able to smack my woman.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, he said so many smart things. You know,
Yeah,
like,
'cause- yeah, it's like
I guess should we? I don't know, but like, no, you shouldn't hit your woman. Of course not. And not only that, she's not your woman.
No.
So he'd be like, miners are out there, fucking working hard to provide for you. You don't get it. They're trying to provide for their family. They're not thinking fuck your feminist views and blah blah blah, which all makes fucking 100% sense.
yeah, you go, fuck yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
And then it'd just be like, and if your woman has a job, she owes you 80% of her money. It's like,
That's
wait a-
pimp shit.
It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
1
pimp
second,
shit.
buddy.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people just get so confused because it comes straight off one of them.
Yeah, and I think especially because a lot of young people are really attracted to his viewpoints and just him as a person. And when you're a young guy, like if you find a role model that you like and you appreciate, you tend to like agree with everything they say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, you don't really have that. I like that Bruce Lee philosophy, like absorb what is useful, discard what is not.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
it can be difficult. I think everyone gets caught in traps of like, this is the person I'm following, or this is the mindset I'm following, this is the philosophy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When really you just want to take
the bits that you like.
and that appeal
are
to you.
useful. Yeah.
And then you can add your own shit.
Well, I think it's funny. There's probably like a bunch of guys out there that are just like, why is he saying all this shit about minors? I want to hit my woman.
Wait, what does he say about minors? As in like people
who work in
work
mines.
in mines. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they hear all this stuff about like people. Where the fuck did
They
you go?
fucking disagree with the shit most people agree with.
Yeah, it's just like a hand.
And they agree with the shit that most people don't
Dude,
disagree with.
let's be real. There's probably 100,000 guys out there like, why is he saying this dumb shit?
Fuck minors.
Fuck minors.
Fuck fucking minors.
Yeah, I don't care about their life, bro.
Fuck Rio Tinto,
Yeah,
cunt.
my girlfriend owes me 80% of her wage. It's just like a select for you. And what's funny is like all these people are hanging out now. They're like,
Yeah.
do you know what I love about him? He swung the pendulum back a bit on like woke culture. Like woke culture was like in the win, and then he's gone, actually. Like him and Jordan Peterson and a couple of people like that
Yeah.
were like, here we go. And then I'm not saying I'm against woke culture. That's the fucking thing. Everyone gets it wrong with me. I just want to be able to say jokes.
Say what you want.
Yeah, just say fucking jokes. You know?
Yeah.
Anything that I find funny and that people find funny, I want to be able to say it without being cancelled for it. But I don't necessarily agree with it. I find it funny.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, that's comedy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just say what you want to say. I think as well, like, I think because of the way the internet is now and the way most applications you use are like an algorithm catered to you, most people don't even see shit that could possibly offend them.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
I put up a video the other day. My mate was like, fuck, do you ever get any hate from, like, women or anything? I'm like, nah, they don't really watch my shit.
Yeah,
So it's like, you can't really get offended at something that you don't know exists.
No, but right, so there's like a 10% group of people out there, like the super woke, got nothing else to do with their lives.
I reckon it's less than that even, bro.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Running out there trying to ruin a comedy night, you know, like those kinds of cunts. They love watching the shit, so they're watching it all the time.
Yeah.
And then they can comment on it. They left a comment. So the algorithm goes, all right, these people want to see this shit.
Yeah, because they're haters, bro.
They're haters, bro. They love hating. But I don't hate the haters.
No, you gotta love that. Everyone needs haters. That's what Gucci Mane said.
Bring the haters in, bro.
It's just if you're a content creator and you're getting haters, at the end of the day, it's just accumulating to more numbers, more engagement, more people watching your shit.
Every comment they make branches my shit out to more people.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, thank you. I used to write it at the start when like I was making sketches where like people would be like, you can't say that, blah, blah. I'll just write, thank you for your comment. I appreciate every comment and like or angry face you put on my page spreads me to a wider audience.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And they just be like, whoop. Like,
you
don't understand the algorithm, motherfucker. That's what you're doing for me.
My thing, I like comments. If you go on my TikTok, I probably liked 98% of the comments that have ever been commented on my fucking videos. And TikTok's good because but I barely get any negativity, to be honest. I think it's young people. Young people are, not saying old people are bitter, but old people are more likely to be bitter, I would say.
I worked it out with advertising for my comedy shows or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's like there was this real woke period where all the young people were super woke. Like maybe about like 10 years ago or whatever. And there was a time where I was advertising my shows and they were like 25 to 35. So there's like this little group of a decade, of an age bracket that are still super woke. The people under them are like, fuck that. The people over them are like, we will never woke. And it's just slowly moving its way out. You know, that's what's going to happen. But eventually another woke bracket will come in.
Yeah.
So you're going to have another 10 years of woke culture of like people just screaming. But right now, that's gone. From what I can tell.
Yeah, the young people tend not to give that much of a fuck.
Yeah, they're they're smart human beings. I just feel like there was a really dumb period of humans. I don't know what it was.
It was dumb. I reckon everyone's the same level of intelligence, like throughout. Even like 500 years ago, people were the same level of intelligence.
Oh, yeah, of course,
just in different
just
society.
different technology and fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they just had like a period where like like fucked up shit went probably a little bit too far. And it was like, where else can we go from this? And like the young people, like, you know, when you're like young and you're looking up to older people and then you get to that point where you're like, you're stupid. You know, it's just that group of people moving in and they build their own little culture and then just slowly move away and the other people come in. I feel like that's all it is. I've seen it. Like, what? How old are you, man?
I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm like 38.
Yeah, you got more experience than me, bro.
No, only like fucking a decade. But I've seen woke culture come and go before. But like those people kind of stay woke for the rest of their lives. It's just like a group 10-year gap from what I can tell. You've only experienced one, but you would have copped it like right at the start.
Of starting comedy.
Yeah,
or just been my life.
How long you been doing? Yeah, well, like you would have copped it right in the middle of like becoming an adult, kind of.
Yeah, I turned 18 in what year? 2014.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. And I started comedy at the end of 2016. So I remember that was like, I pretty much started doing comedy like the same month as like Trump got elected.
Yeah, what?
And I remember, cunts were cut.
Yeah.
People would cut that fucking...
Trump.
That's that 6 to year month period before and after the election.
Yeah, but he was like accidentally being racist a lot. He's just an old guy. Making a lot of weird...
Yeah, what was he, 76 or something?
Yeah, he's an old fucking dude.
Yeah.
Like saying some fucking shit that made sense. Like, I think Bill Burr explained it. Like, back in the day, he was woke, you know, and he probably was Trump, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, back in the day, he was
like... And he
got outgrown, yeah. I feel like that was like the Trump thing. But he came out with like all these ideas, but he didn't take shit. You got to give him like quality for not taking. He'd be like, all right, now fuck you. You starting me, I'll start you, bro.
And just bullying other candidates.
Yeah, it's just
bullying Jeb Bush. Yeah. He just big brothered him. It's like, good on you, Jeb. Good on you.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm not a big political guy. You know,
neither am I, brother.
It's too much responsibility.
In terms of following politics or being in politics?
or being and mildly following. It's like the moment you take a side in that situation. Same thing with anything. If you take a solid stance on one person's belief, same with the Andrew Tate thing. Like you're also like walking into a bunch of like his old school beliefs about black people, you know?
Yeah, then you got a bunch of opinions that you have to defend because you've attached yourself to
even
a
if
certain
you don't 100% agree.
Yeah, and I find like politics, like most people who really know and follow politics have really picked a side.
Yeah, they're either this side or this side.
Yeah.
It'd work better if they were together.
Like,
but if they were together, they'd be like dictators and shit like that. But you could vote on the dictator. I don't know. It's a hard fucking battle to decide.
I remember watching House of Cards. You ever watch that show?
Nah, I missed it all.
Fuck, that was a good show, man. Before Kevin Spacey fucking got outed,
started fucking kids.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking them back in the day. Yeah.
Got caught for fucking being creepy. Yeah.
But there's a scene. The American president's talking to the Russian president, and the Russian president's like, if your people don't like you, you get voted out. But if my people don't like me, there's a revolution. So a revolution's kind of just the communistic version of a guy getting voted out.
Yeah, word.
You know what I mean?
Well, like you have to push people to the point to fucking like
get them out in the fucking street en masse, because you got to get most people fucking hating you, bro.
You got to be that shit. And that's a hard place to get to, bro. It's hard. Like, it's a real difficult place to get that fucking horrific as a human being.
That hated. Because you do have to be really fucked up. Unless you're either fucked up or you're just really inept.
Yeah.
Or like a combination of the two. I watched the documentary on King Henry VIII this week. Bro, that cunt he's basically a dictator.
Yeah, well.
Basically, so he ascended the throne and was like 18 or something. And then he couldn't get he married his brother's widow for one.
Nice.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then she couldn't produce him a son. She kept just having I was watching the documentary that they got all these posh British people. Yeah, they could only produce him a miscarriage or a daughter. Like they put it in the same category. I'm like, holy fuck, right?
It's true. No one wants a daughter.
Yeah, fuck. not first, anyways. Oh yeah, and I've been reading all this, watching all this shit about royalty because I've been trying to do this bit on the royals. If back in the day, actually. Up until 2013, when what's his name? Who's the fucking king? Who's one of the princes? Not Prince Harry, the other cunt.
Prince.
I
know.
Whatever.
Not the fun one.
The annoying one. Not the one fucking chicks.
We all know Prince Harry.
Yeah. Who's the other? The balding cunt.
The balding dude. The dude that looks like Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Prince Hen? No.
Whatever.
Yeah, who cares?
So when he was about to have a child with his wife, Kate Middleton, you know the wife's name instead of him.
Yeah. Because you'd fuck Kate.
Oh yeah, bro. And Meghan Markle. Damn, bro. Fuck.
Damn.
They got good selection of those boys. Anyways, so before 2013, you could have, as a royalty, you could have 7 daughters, right, all in a row. And then you had a son. The son would become king.
Yeah, what?
It didn't matter it was just if you were the first son, fuck any other siblings before that. So they changed that rule. So now it's any firstborn sibling.
Wow.
Becomes. Yeah. But what was my fucking original point?
It's a little bit sexist.
Yeah. So then King Henry, so his wife wouldn't produce him an heir. So he wanted to divorce her so he could marry someone else and try with another woman. But the whole of England was tied to the Catholic Church, and so was he, King Henry VIII. So he sought for the Pope to grant him a divorce. Pope wouldn't grant him a divorce, so he said, fuck the Pope, I'm going to start my own religion.
Oh, wow.
So he started Anglicanism.
Oh, no shit.
Which is the Church of England.
Yeah,
right?
Full on.
And he called himself the head of the church.
Oh, shit.
So as king and head of the church, he banned Catholicism, which was the major majority religion in England at the time, banned practicing it. If you were practicing it, you got punished. But he was still practicing it in private.
Yeah, what?
In his car, he was doing daily mass every fucking day.
No shit.
So people were like, dude, fuck this cunt. Like, what the fuck? Because word spreads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They find out that he's fucking still practicing Catholicism.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And he's like turned the whole fucking nation against it. What a fucking machine.
Yeah, and then he just, next wife he married, she couldn't produce him an heir either, had her executed. Not even divorced.
Yeah, it's the only way to deal with that.
Just
situation.
executed. And then he had a couple others. He had 6 wives in total. One of them, this is hilarious. This is like, it was like a fucking Tinder date. So he saw some German princess. He saw her portrait. And he was like, fuck, she's hot. I'll marry her. Didn't even see her. Yeah. And then when she came to England, he just met her in person. He was like, nah. What's it feeling?
What a gangster, bro. This guy is sounding lovely to me.
Yeah.
All right, I need a piss, man, so we need to have a break. All right, sweet. We'll be back in a second. Prop.
As a comedian, making a chick feel uncomfortable could mean the end of your career. Which is great for me because I'm lazy and I gave up trying years ago. It just seems like a lot of effort with very little payback. Weirdly enough, I'm still swimming in the pussy. But the other day I seen this stunning lady in her late 30s and I realized I just had to go give it a try. So I tucked up my hardwood into my belt, walked straight up to her and said, "Ma'am, you are so amazingly beautiful. Your glow is brighter than any sunset. I hope I'm not crossing the line when I say this, but do you happen to have a younger sister?" She may have kicked me in the balls, but at least I'm out trying again. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Pop.
Yo, and we're back with Hugh Roberson. Yeah, son. Look at this dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Fucking smashing.
Hell yeah.
It's been a fun podcast already, son.
That it has been. Again, bro, thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, dude, thanks for getting on, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
I wanted to get you on. I haven't seen you on heaps of podcasts, bro.
Yeah. I've been flirting with the idea of doing one myself.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. They're fun, eh?
Yeah, well, in my head, it's like fucking get your mates together that are in comedy and talk shit. You know?
Yeah, just fuck around.
A good hangout, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like, because my comedy career kind of goes up and down. It's like at a down point, I'm like, when do I get to see my friends? Or the people I like hanging out with and shit. It's like, I'll do a podcast and I can hang out with them whenever. You know,
the comedy hangs are always the best, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, dude, biggest fucking yarns. I always have good chats with you, bro.
Yeah, we do, bro. We have fucking great yarns.
Not only that, you're smashing.
Yeah,
you're doing
days,
so
man.
good, man. It's like, oh, dude, it's good to see.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, bro. Just consistent hard work just fucking pays off, man. Like,
it is, man. Yeah. I seen you like. I've been like. I remember out of like that group that started, like you and your group, I was like, Hugh's the fucking funniest one.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Like I thought it straight off the bat, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, and like everybody,
it's a
like,
good crew too, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck.
excellent crew too.
Yeah,
I just remember pissing myself to like butts. Every time I see you do a new joke, I'm like, oh shit, that's gold, son. It's gold.
Thanks, man.
It's just fucking, and like so, it's like so they're so intense, you know, like.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
like you have to pay attention. They're like smart. They're on point.
Yeah,
like they're not like just little short like jabs. They're
I've found I've written quite a lot of short jokes, but I'm way funnier when I'm ranting about some shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, and it's like it's the hardest one to be good at.
Yeah,
like little short ones. Everyone can do a bunch of little short jabs, but to make to make a topic that nobody's expecting, and like some people might hate that topic.
Yeah.
Like to keep them in.
Yeah.
For like fucking 4 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a hard thing to do.
Oh man, I love it though. You know what I mean? I feel like if I just, because jokes are all about having information. You know, like if you have information about a topic, you can make jokes about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, dude, if I just have information on a topic, I feel like I got a gift that I can just fucking make this shit funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, fucking I could see it at the start. I was like, this dude's doing the right thing. And like, cause that was my route as well.
Yeah.
Like
You're the same, bro.
I was like, I'm gonna, like, I thought like jokes only really needed one punchline at the end, you know, and just entertain people through the whole thing when I first started. And then I realized like, so I used to like write the most interesting, like 3 minutes of fucking comedy or 3 minutes of discussion leading into like a one really solid punchline.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what I thought at the start, you know.
Yeah.
Like, then I realized, like, no, it's gonna be funny the whole way through.
Yeah,
but also doing the fucking
making some points that you want to make.
Yeah, maybe say some shit, you know.
It's way more fulfilling, eh?
It is, bro. There's like and I've written like a bunch of little short jokes.
Yeah,
just to see if I could do it, and I do them. Like these days, I'll just put them at the start and the end.
Or if you're MCing or something.
Yeah, MCing, you just need to like throw a few out.
Yeah,
in between a fucking act or whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, like so I still write those little short ones, but like I've started to. But there's nothing I love more than a fucking solid rant that you've made funny.
It draws people in as well. Like it's so much more engaging.
Yeah, people. You know? But like, problem is like sometimes you might get to. I think my classic example of it is the one where I worked it out. Like what was going on, why this is so much more difficult. Was I did a joke about how like threesomes suck. Yeah, you know, but like most people love threesomes because they don't get them a lot. But if you've had like enough of them, it's like dude, it's so much extra work.
I've heard. I haven't personally had one. I've heard it's like a lot of logistics as well, like trying to actually getting it organized, let alone actually fucking performing it.
Oh, like sometimes it just comes together. Like when I was younger. Like you'd just be in a situation, oh shit, this is like, there'll be like 5 people in a room, like, we're all gonna fuck. You're like,
just the vibe.
All right, I'll go get the condoms. Like that's kind of how it works. But then you get into it and you're like, oh, dude, like it's annoying enough getting one chick off.
Yeah, is it sort of like rubbing your stomach while patting your head?
Yeah.
Like you got to really... It's a lot of different coordination, a lot of multitasking.
And when you first rock in there, you're like, so many boobs. And then it's like, oh, dude, so many boobs.
So many
and
boobs.
Like, I'm done. And you still want me to keep going? I gotta go do this chick now. You're happy, yeah, but this chick is furious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, what, are you gonna be selfish?
Yeah. But I started doing that joke. Like, it wasn't written like that, but like, and then I just noticed everybody just like in a couple of times I did it, everybody was like, no.
Really?
They just like weren't happy about it, no laughter. They're just like listening, going. And it's like because they haven't had threesomes, they haven't been in orgies yet. They haven't had the fucking thing. And then I was like, all right, fuck it. So like the last time I did it, I was like, I'm shitty that didn't work, but all right, fuck it. So I went to a whorehouse. And I was like, I'll take 2, thanks. And it was great seeing that I didn't have to get them both off.
Because there's not a pressure there.
Yeah. Well, like, it was like, I don't have to make these 2 women come.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing this for me. So it's like, it's cool if there's 2 women who are willing to just like not have a good time.
Their needs are financially met.
Yeah, they're like, we both don't need to come, but like if you're doing it like in a social situation with you and your like chick friends,
and you got a reputation,
and they're like, we both want to come. It's like, dude, so much work, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Like, and like women come differently.
They do, man.
do.
It's very intricate.
Some women you really have to fucking work out, and like you can kind of work out one in a night, but then it's like, all right, here's a new one that you've got to work out.
Yeah, it's like if you can play guitar, like it'd be like, all right, I know how to play a 6-string guitar. But like a different woman's like, fuck, now I got to play a 5-string guitar. Like I've got the skill set and the dexterity to fucking get the job done, but I'm gonna have to work this fucking thing out.
Yeah, so I'm playing one guitar over here, and this other one's like, now play this extra string.
Yeah, you go, all right, well,
all right, now I've got to work this out, but I've already cummed. My job is done.
Your fretboard's all fucking limp.
Like when I was younger, I could easily get it hard again, but it's like, oh, dude, I've already worked out. And you calm, you know, like after you come, you get that thing where you're just like,
clarity.
I just want all the people around me to leave.
Dude, I haven't come in like 6 months, bro.
You haven't come?
Nah, bro.
Oh, you doing that cork you coming thing?
Cork, I haven't heard that terminology for it, but
I know a few people do it.
Yeah, I haven't actually physically put a cork in there. I mentally put a cork in there. I've had a few wet dreams in that period, but I've even stopped having them because I'm so committed in my head even when I have a fucking sexual dream now, I'm like,
sorry, baby.
I'm like, yeah, sorry, even in the dream. Sorry, darling.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True, yeah. No, I'm doing like trying not to have sex with every chick thing that wants to fuck me.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like I've always like turned down the uglies.
So eloquently put.
Yeah, but if a hot chick wants to have sex with me, which is getting rarer because like I had back problems that I've gained a lot of weight because of it and shit like that, but it still happens. I'm just like, should I? Because of like because there's a connection with sex that happens whether you like it or not, and then you're in
Can't fight it.
Yeah, then you're in this fucking. Then you've had sex like one night stand, woo, and they're like one night stand, woo, and then from then onwards, there's like this like you just have a connection, and you kind of feel like obliged to keep
seeing them.
Yeah, but you want to, but it's like, oh, dude, I don't need that in my life right now, so I'm trying not to have sex with women, but I'm still masturbating, which is
How often do you jerk it?
not that much, not as much as like. Dude, I've done it like maybe twice this week.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I get horny though, but like I still kind of like try to push down the horny, but I'm just like sometimes I'm like, dude, I need to get this out or I'm going to be an aggressive mess.
Dude, I like fucking that energy you get from it, from not fucking releasing.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean? Not spilling your seed.
I've done it before.
It's a good feeling, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Where I was
You
like
feel
I was trying to learn how to hold it in
Yeah.
for a while, and it was like I was still fucking chicks, but like and like you're just working on that pelvic muscle kind of thing.
Yeah, the pelvic floor.
Yeah, so like you like, so you cork it, and then it just gets to a point where you still kind of come, but you don't jizz.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you-
sort of like a bodily.
Yeah.
It's supposed to shoot up your spine into your head.
Yeah, well,
That's what like
Yeah,
all
so I
the
was still
mystics
get-
and stuff
I was
say.
still getting
I don't
the
think I've
feeling-
achieved that yet, but
I was still getting the feeling, but like my dick would still be hard and nothing come out of it. And I was doing that for a while, and it was cool, but yeah, then I was just like, oh, why am I doing this? Just coming out, fuck it. And I don't think I did it necessarily on purpose. Like I know that it's a thing now. Like I think it's like tantric sex or whatever that people are shooting for.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time I was just fucking like, I like the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, maybe I can cork it. And like, I was young, so it was like I could not come and get them off kind of thing pretty easily. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, you done? You happy? And like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed kind of thing. Like fucking.
Did you find any women would sort of like be upset that you didn't come?
I still get that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like, if I have a girlfriend, I won't come all the time, you know, but I'll get them off. And then it will be like, but I'd be happy. Like, cause like sometimes I want to come, and when I want to come, I'll fucking come. You know, but sometimes I just
No negotiation.
Sometimes it's about them. You know, like
Most of the time, really.
yeah. Or like sometimes I'll just be like, if I've worked out a chick too, it's like if you see her stressed and like, look, I think you just need to get fucked a bit. You know, Let me just get you off, and then you just have sex. They get off, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm good. That was really fun. I had a fun time. I'm like, but you haven't come. I want to make you come. I'm, nah, I'm good.
I don't want to be depleted.
I just spent so much time getting you off. Can we just fucking enjoy this fucking
What I've done, the fruits of my labor.
Can you just like be happy about this? Well, I think it was like maybe two girlfriends ago, maybe three. She just like, well, I want to make you as happy as you make me. I'm like, why are you getting angry at me?
Like, I'm happy right now.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm just happy hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I need to fucking come? Like, I can see you're stressed. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, we're just doing my thing. And I was just like, and I'd see him stressed, and I'd be like, oh, you need to fucking come. And it always makes him happy. But then she started making it like a bad thing.
Yeah, man. It's
she's
tough.
coming, she's relaxing, and she's like, I'll make you come now. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't fucking care. I'm already happy that you're happy. You know, like
You're
happy.
chilling.
I'm happy that like it was a lot of work. I don't really want to have to like fucking be about me right now.
Yeah,
You know, I've just been about you. And then she'd be like, no, fucking, why is it that fucking I come more than you in this situation. And it was like,
what a hilarious argument.
My head was like, you're never happy, are you? You're never fucking happy.
Yeah, I recently listened to this audiobook a couple times called The Way of the Superior Man. I was telling every cunt about it.
I want to hear this.
Just a bunch of really beautiful philosophies. The guy basically, he compared like, so a man's gift is that this according to this guy, David Data, that's the author. A man's gift is that we are like pure consciousness in that we are logical, basically.
Yeah, what?
And then a woman's gift is that they are pure light, and which means that they feel the emotion of a moment and express it through their body and their words and their whole essence. So he was basically comparing metaphor I took from it is that men are like a cliff, right? And women are like the waves of the ocean or the weather. You got to cop on whatever they have, and you have to stand still in the face of that and take it. That's what being a fucking man is. You know? And like a lot of men like get mad at their woman, are like, why can't you be like this? Why can't you be like more like a man? It's like, well, they're not a fucking man. At the end of the day, they're a woman. That's why we fucking like women. Because they're fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, they're different to us, bro.
Yeah.
100%. And like they're crazy, or because it's not crazy. It's
our definition of crazy.
Our definition of crazy is smashing up against us and making us see a different fucking thing. Like,
making us see our bullshit, really.
Yeah, like our fucking logic. What about the feelings involved?
Yes.
You know, like what about all this fucking...
Yeah. We're, like life's not staying on the fucking train tracks the whole time.
Yeah.
Of logic. Like,
yeah,
women are they're kind of blessed in that they're sort of free from those shackles.
Yeah, they're constantly outside of the box.
Yeah.
Like, constantly.
It must be fascinating.
And then we have to, like, drag them in with us. And then I come into this box for a little bit. Look, we go outside of the box sometimes to solve problems, but that's the only reason we'd use that.
Yeah,
they're just like, I'm so creative.
Yeah, I'm feeling this moment.
Yeah, letting me know why I'm angry all the time. The reason you're angry is because of blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, I kind of know that already, but can you just fucking, like, relax for a second? I'm trying to have a beer here and watch the game.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't, that's how I deal with it. You deal with it, like, expressing it. I deal with it with, like, fucking, like, all right. But, like, I've actually, like, thought about this a little bit. So it's the whole thing with men are like these strong, powerful, like way too strong beings. And when we're young, we get trained not to have the emotions, because emotions can lead to violence. So we're like a pit bull. We're like this fucking vicious little pit bull, like a puppy. And it's like, you're gonna grow up to be like this thing that can destroy something really easily. And you can't be emotional about it. You've got to be logical about when you're angry. You've got to be logical about when you're planning on fucking doing things or using
controlled aggression.
Yeah, so you've got to fucking control the fucking fury that you're going to feel when you're older. Whereas, like, women don't have that training. That toning yourself down, like dying inside. I've said it. Like, we've got to slightly die inside.
As men
to learn how to control our emotions. The guys that like are beating their women and shit like that, they haven't died inside enough. They're just.
Are you talking about like an ego death?
Yeah, or like the death of like we turn into logical, we turn into like a mild computer. You know, like where we do
get
logic,
shit
done. Fucking all right. There's this problem over here.
Yeah,
you know, like we're
have
not
to
meant provide. Yeah, and shit like that. Where if we weren't taught to like control our anger, which is basically dying inside. You upset? Stop it. Stop being upset. Learn to control that kind of thing. And And the better you are at that, the less likely you are to fucking beat up your wife and kids. Because if you're just like fused with emotion and just do whatever the fuck you want every time there's some emotion going on, and your girlfriend's yelling at you, you know, you
don't like it,
and you don't like it, you fucking bang. Use your fucking weight. Like you got to know how powerful you are in strength wise. You know? Like, that's kind of how I've noticed it. But like you do have to die inside, and that's my only problem with this whole like turning men in, like making men relate to the female agenda too much,
and like making men docile sort of thing.
No, like we're meant to be docile a little bit.
Yeah,
but like there's this whole like new culture. It's like making men get in touch with their feelings and shit like that.
Yeah,
not a great idea.
How so?
Because fucking we get in touch with our feelings. Like our main strength is strength.
Physical strength.
Yeah. If we get too in touch with our feelings, and like the best option using any logic would be like violence. Violence is the best way to control this situation. Like I can
pacify someone.
Yeah, I can talk my way out of any situation because of the fact that I know not to use my anger. But if someone was like, no, feel your feelings, fucking is like, well, like if I was just going off feeling right now, I'd punch this guy to the ground till his face was bleeding, and I'd be like, take it, bitch. You know, like, but I'd rather have this fucking thing. I'd rather be in control of my strength and anger and feelings. Where women don't have women are trying to teach us to not be in control of our feelings, to feel them. Feel that pain. It's like,
when we're really these weapons.
Yeah, we're these fucking weird weapons.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and like, whether we like it or not, like, we are.
We're
built
can't
to
fight
hunt.
it.
Yeah, we're built to hunt.
It.
We can easily lift heavier things. We're psychotic in our heads already. Like, there's no, like, passionate, like, it's like, fucking, I'll deal with this. Fuck it. What's the easiest way to fix this problem? Violence. Like, if you go to the easiest way as a man, you're in jail.
Yeah.
If you go to if you control your anger and emotions, you can talk through things and fucking, but you have to be that logical side.
Yes.
You have to have that.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you're kind of going to jail, mate.
Or you get fucked up yourself.
Yeah, or you get fucked. Maybe you're not big enough to handle that situation. No, go run at that fucking giant pit bull.
Yeah, knowing your strength is knowing your limitations as well.
Yeah,
like, what am I going to try to fight 3 guys at once?
Yeah. It's a bad idea.
Even if I can fight better than every single one of them individually, I'm probably getting fucked up.
Yeah. I'm actually like, I was classically trained. I think I might be like the last generation to have it, where it's like, if a chick's in trouble, no matter how many fucking dudes there, whether it's life or death, I have to run in there and die. And like, I get it. I know why I'm like this, because I would rather live in the world where I tried to save the situation than live in a world where I walked away and these people got hurt. And
then you had to live with that.
Yeah, I have to live with that fucking thing.
And as a man, we're here to protect women as well.
Yeah, well, like, it's just like how I was raised. You know, I got like a classic story. It was like probably like the worst or best one. Like, it turned out fine. I was walking home from a pub with my mate. He's a bodybuilder, like going to the gym all the time, real fit. Fucking, I've been running, so I was reasonably fit at the time. I heard these screams behind me, and I turned. It was in Newcastle, so like at 3 o'clock, they push everybody out of the bar.
Yeah.
So it's like putting all these drunk people on the street at once, which seems like a good idea in theory.
It's so dumb, those fucking lockout laws.
Yeah, it's like such a bad idea. So like, and I turn around. There's like a bar full of men standing around, like doing some shit. I hear women's screams, and I see one woman like shimmy out and run towards me. And I was like, these guys are harassing these women. Like, this is going to end bad. They're all drunk. I'm like, fuck it. I'm in. So I go bolting in there, start fucking elbowing my way into the middle like it's like full pelt. Like, these guys are just standing around drunk. So like easily knocking down cunts. Elbows flying, get in the middle where all the women are. I was like, you guys, once you go, I'll fucking smash you all. Just Just one me.
Yeah.
Just like right there, you want to fucking die, cunt? I'll kill every one of you.
Yeah.
Like just doing that shit. And they all just went, no, sorry, man, we're all good. Just like all stood back. But like me running into that situation, which like is hard for people to grasp at, is me going, this is me, I'm going to die here.
Yeah.
like we're going to run in here.
Protect this woman.
No, it was like probably a group of like 8 women surrounded by probably 30 men.
Fucking hell, that's a lot of cunts.
Me versus 30. And I know I'm going to die.
Yeah.
But I'm like, do what you can do, man.
Fuck. Mike Tyson can't take out 30 cunts, bro.
Like I knew I'm going in there. And it's Newcastle. Like what? You used to be like the most violent place in Australia. Like that's why they had the
What year is this?
Dude. I would have been like 30 years old. So 8 years ago.
It's 2014? That was like when the lockout laws were like fresh, right?
No, they only they started in Newcastle first because of the
Did they
violence.
really?
Yeah, because of the violence and it spread.
Dude, I find, because I'm from Canberra,
Yeah.
I think Canberra, New South Wales, way more fights like going out compared to Melbourne.
Melbourne, there's nothing.
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
I've been in 2 fights since I've been here. 2, and I walk around the streets blind drunk walking home every day. Every night. Just bumping into people accidentally like, just like, why isn't anyone fighting me? It's been 2 since I've been here.
What do you think it is? Like the difference? Do you reckon it's like the heat makes people fucking have high testosterone or some shit? What do you reckon?
I don't know. I
Do you
think
have any theory?
there's a lot of like pussies in Melbourne. I'm just assuming. Like,
There are, bro.
Sounds fucking crazy. Like they're all too I don't know. They're all like there's no there's no backbone in the situation. I don't know, like because when I was brought up, it was like you fight someone, then you be friends with them later. You know, like it was a real thing.
Yeah,
you see
bro.
them in a pub like a week or 2 later, and you'd be like, "All right, let's have a beer and talk this
bro.
out. Did what I do wrong." And you just had a thing. It doesn't matter who won either.
No.
You're just oh, fucking. You had the balls to fight, mate. That's fucking. You know, like
That's respect.
we fucking had a little fight. I know
You're
got my-
bonded for life.
And you start thinking like, there's like a little thing like, you'd back me up in a fight. I know, because you'd throw a punch
You
with
can
me.
fucking throw a
You'd
punch.
throw a punch with me, bro. Like, I could 100%. But yeah, it's a different world in those areas. It's got, to be honest, like when I was really young, I went to Sydney and there was just fights all up and down the streets. But you could walk around them. Or walk through the middle of them, but I'm not involved in this. And people would be like,
respect that.
sorry, mate, fucking. Sorry, I thought you were at the bar, bro.
Yeah.
You just kind of walk. At first, I was walking around them. And I just started walking through the middle. I was like, oh, dude, fucking.
Start breakdancing.
Like this again. He's breakdancing. Let's stop. We'll cheer him on for a little bit.
Get back to it.
That little special drunk kid not getting involved. Like, yeah, you like that, Falls? I'm out of here. Yeah, you just get so desensitized to the whole situation. But yeah, there's just.
And then you come down here and it's just like.
You know the thing about Melbourne though, is that like everybody's like being really nice, but they're also like afraid. There's like a level of fear that like doesn't exist in. It's a weird fear. It's like they're scared of new people. That they want to fucking like their wokeness is so over the top. It's almost like a protection.
Yeah, they become like rude.
Yeah, rude. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And also like the most racist, accidentally racist people I've come into contact with in my life. You know, like fucking, like they'll just bring up black. Like,
Yeah, they bring
you know
up,
why you should do that? Black people. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, what the fuck, man? Where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, they bring up race more than any other group.
Race, sexism. Like, I'd never heard of white male privilege till I moved to Melbourne. Honestly. Like, I reckon a lot of it was because I wasn't around those areas.
Yeah.
But, like, moving to Melbourne, it was like a chick would bring it up. And I was like, dude, why are you bringing race into this?
Yeah.
Like
you're
and,
making it
and
weird.
gender. Jesus, dude, you're fucking... And then, like, the gender things came in. But it was so intense when I first came here. I was so confused, man. I was like, oh, fucking
What year did you move here, bro?
2016.
I moved here beginning of 2015.
So year
Pretty
before.
similar time periods, yeah.
So weird, so woke. It was like,
Yeah,
and
bro.
woke wasn't a word at the time. It was just like fucking, Just like people had made this decision. Yeah, fucking weird.
I think it's AFL, bro. Like, they catch the ball, you got to leave them alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, like,
Give me some rugby league.
We're for rugby league,
yeah, give me some rugby league.
Run at each other, bro.
Go to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, come on. Calm the Raiders.
Yeah, just the sport you watch, Cut. Yeah. I still haven't got into AFL. I really got it.
Bro.
I gotta try.
Man.
I gotta watch any rugby game fucking happily. Like,
Same here.
I'm happy I'm not, because I got so into it. It was like my team keeps fucking losing.
Are you a Doggies fan?
Yeah, Doggies for sure.
They're bad
man.
at the moment, but they're picking up a few good players, bro. I reckon they'll have a good season next year.
I haven't been paying.
I like the Doggies.
I was with them with like a slight glory period.
Like the Hazem El Masri days?
Yeah.
100%.
The Willie Mason fucking.
Yeah, He's a sick guy, Willie Mason, bro.
Dude,
big time.
Solid time.
Legend.
I walked in there. They made the finals a couple of times.
And Sonny Bill Williams too.
Sonny Bill, yeah, dude.
Just
Sonny Bill.
Rearranging people's ribs.
Yeah, but then I moved here and I was like, all right, cool. I get to like chill out. Like, I used to watch the Blues versus fucking the Maroons. And
The State of Origin. Bro, that shit it's real gladiator shit.
Yeah, my like the Blues kept losing so.
They were
fucking
terrible,
much,
bro, for 8 years.
8 years, bro.
8 fucking years.
Yeah, that was the time when I was fucking like right in it, you know. And then I was like, all right, dude, I got to step away. I'm paying too much attention to this fucking game.
Yeah.
And not only that, if you ever watch me watch a sports game, I get so fucking like, yeah, get it.
like that aggression.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Don't, attack him. Kill him. Take the guy's family away.
I'm the same in my heart, but externally I'm like, fuck, bro. Fuck. Like, I watch a lot of MMA fights.
Yeah,
I'm real big
shit
into
too.
MMA. Can't just get knocked out in the most brutal fashion. I'm just like, damn. That's,
well,
you know, you're just used to it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's consensual.
It's
consensual violence. The other cunt was trying to do the same thing.
All right, we're gonna keep this up because I gotta piss again.
Easy, bro.
Sorry, it's been 30 minutes with nailing this shit. Put up. We'll be back in a second.
Has anyone ever thought that Christianity might be the evil one? If not, here are some examples. God once killed every firstborn child in Egypt to free the slaves. Now, freeing the slaves is a good thing, but a better option would have been killing the slave owners, which would have saved millions of innocent babies. As an all-powerful, all-knowing being, God would have known that. But any chance to kill a bunch of babies, I guess, which should prove to all the Christians out there that their God was a baby killer and would have probably been okay with abortions. Next one, the Catholic Church is notorious for loving little boys. Being creepy to little boys really seems to be their jam. And let's be real here, that's the evilest thing on the planet, which means they're only cool with homosexuality if it's non-consensual and one of them's a small child. So that's the good guy? And let's not forget the whole burning smart women thing, or witches as they like to call them. Look, we all know women can get a bit chatty, but I feel like burning them might be going a little bit too far. And let's be real here, people, what's your heaven gonna be like? A bunch of pedophiles standing around a burning woman while God bites the heads off babies in the background? Sounds like heaven to me. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Stingray Thunder. Pop!
Yo, we're back from the break. Hope you enjoyed the sketch. Back with Hugh Roberson. Yeah, son. How good's the clapping?
Every time, bro. It's great. Every time, bro.
What do you
It's fucking
think?
great.
That sounds good.
I love it, man.
So, MMA you were talking about.
Yeah, bro. What a sport.
Yeah, oh, dude.
What a sport.
I really enjoyed, like, there used to be a time when MMA was like ultimate fighting. And they had they'd pin like two different styles of fighting.
You'd have like I think the first one, it was a sumo wrestler versus like a Dutch kickboxer.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, and the fucking sumo wrestler falls over and he's just looking up and then he just gets kicked in the face.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
Dude, there was some good shit. It was generally the bigger guys would win though, most of the time.
Yeah, although the
weird.
first one was Hoist Gracie won it with just jiu-jitsu and he was like
Hoist
the smallest
Gracie
guy.
came in later, I think. Was it the first season?
That was the first one, the first Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Oh, real? Because I probably just watched the first season when it first came out. And there was a bunch of different ones and Hoist came in and he just started like putting people on the ground.
Yeah.
And sleeper holding the cunts,
Yeah.
man. And
You just get in mount and choke them out.
I had like this mate, like I was watching him with, he was really into wrestling, and he was like, this is like wrestling for real, but fucking. So we're watching it on VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
like,
shit.
I'm kidding. Like watching it right at the start. And Gracie just came out and just started like rolling on the ground with people, and I was like,
Just taken down.
This isn't what I want.
You wanted to see like striking.
I wanted to see like fucking two different martial artists fuck each other up.
Yeah.
Like, who's the strongest one? There'll be like a dude doing like fucking kung fu.
Yeah.
And shit like that versus like a sumo wrestler who'd come in and
capoeira.
just like that fucking intense mix of
Like Mortal Kombat.
which is the best martial art, and they just worked it out too quick. I feel like
They
like
worked it out. Now it's
Gracie, and then the boxers standing up fighting.
now
the
it just keeps evolving.
Yeah,
because
it's
like
very good still.
2 years ago it was like the calf kick. So basically people were just kicking the lower part of your leg below the knee.
Yeah,
right?
well,
And now people are working out, like the lightweight champion and who's Charles Oliveira, and also former featherweight champion Jose Aldo. They worked out that instead of like, so the way you traditionally block a leg kick, one coming on your thigh, like above the knee, is you lift your foot up and you turn your shin into it in the hope that the person's shin comes in contact with your knee.
oh, what?
That fucking canes.
Like kneecap the shin. Yeah,
You ever fucking hit your shin on something? Fucking
Yeah, been on a lot of fights.
yeah, canes does it, right?
Shin kick.
So then what they started doing, instead of turning their foot and their leg into a calf kick into the lower part, because even if you take that, it can catch like a nerve in your lower half. What they do is they just lift the foot up. They just take it away.
Oh yeah,
They just go with it.
Just boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
So it's like, it's always evolving, and there's no right way or wrong way. Because like Charles Oliveira, because he fights in like a Muay Thai stance, which is like traditionally your feet are a lot closer together. They're not as sprawled out.
Yeah.
So he's one, like, can easily defend a leg kick because his feet are closer together. And also, traditionally, Muay Thai stances, they're easier to take down because your base is higher. But he doesn't give a fuck about getting taken down because his jiu-jitsu is so good.
Yeah, what?
And he just submits people. So I just love how, it's like comedy where like every comedian's fucking different. It's the same with fighting. Every
true,
like
true.
all your attributes are completely different. You got to learn how to fight best or do comedy best with your brain and your physical attributes.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean? That's what I love about it. Like, there's no right way or wrong way.
Yeah. There's just rules that you got to follow about getting kicked in the nuts and fucking hitting the back of the head.
Yeah, just a couple fouls. Don't be fouling. Anything else, do whatever the fuck you want. You do a 360 fucking jumping kick,
Yeah,
you know?
go for it. Yeah.
You might get fucking KO'd while doing it, but hey, if it lands, fuck.
It's annoying because fucking I used to kick fight a lot when I was young.
Kick fight.
Yeah, well, like a lot of people wouldn't use their legs.
Oh, right.
So like, because it was always like just fucking.
Like, you're a bitch if you kick.
Yeah.
Like, that was the fucking.
But like, I worked out when I was young that my legs were stronger than my arms.
Yeah,
so if I
yeah.
could fucking handle my legs, so like I'd just practice, like just kicking trees and shit, and like balance. So
Yeah.
I got to a point where someone could grab my leg in midair and I could like pull them down and just fucking backhead hit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it was like all about balance kind of thing back
Yeah.
then, but also like just like using your legs wasn't like so used back in the day.
Right.
When I was fighting like just on the street.
Yeah.
Well, like,
so just hands.
Yeah. So and then like I meet guys that would kick fight, and like there's this heaps good kick that you could do. You got to time it well, where someone will like come at you with a kick, but if you kick them at the ball of their foot, they'll fall over if they don't have the balance.
Oh, if they're on the ball of their foot.
No. So like their foot's going out that way.
Yeah.
All right, you kick their foot. Like if
kick their foot?
If you've worked your kick fighting out hard enough,
Yeah.
when they're bringing up their foot, just kick them on the fucking flat of their foot, and no matter what they're trying to do,
Sends them off balance.
sends them off balance. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess because you're like a fucking Beyblade.
Yeah. That's it. Well, they're getting ready for like the inward kick, so they're like perked it back, start bringing it out, and you just
Yeah.
like bang. If you're quick enough, you can just quickly push
Yeah,
them
they're
over
like-
with the
they're-
foot and just like they're on the ground, just a couple of steps.
Couple soccer kicks.
Yeah, just no. You got to go downwards, like get them
Downwards.
get them in their joints.
Yeah, you ever do a soccer kick?
Oh,
I remember that. That was.
taken.
Oh,
That's good.
That's probably the only proper. Wasn't even a fight, bro. I'm actually kind of embarrassed about it. When I was like 8, I was playing soccer, and I get fucking very competitive when I play.
Nice.
And if people are trying to bend the rules, it fucking annoys me, right?
Yeah.
So we're playing, and this one kid kept picking up the ball. I was like, bro, we're playing soccer. Why the fuck are you picking up the ball? You know what I mean? So he kept picking it up, and then finally he picked it up, and when he picked it up, I was standing right by him. So as he bent over to do it, I pushed him to the ground. And while he was on the ground, just instinctively, I fucking kicked him in the head.
Yeah, well, that's why you shouldn't be picking up the ball.
Yeah, like, and you know when you see like a goalkeeper do like a goal kick? Like just they run and just swing with their foot? It was like that. I remember when I was halfway through the swing, my foot was probably like, 5 inches from his face, and I thought, fuck, this is a bad idea, but the momentum of my leg was gone. I couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
And I remember I gave him a black eye. I remember seeing him like a few days later. I felt bad, bro.
Yeah, what? I guess, yeah.
Yeah. But he never did it again, so I guess it worked.
You taught him a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're fucking playing soccer, cunt. And
Yeah.
I'd rather him learn that lesson when you're 8
then fucking when you're
20 or something,
dude's
being
got
a fucking shit
mad
cunt.
kick going on.
Yeah, bro. If I kicked a cunt in the head now, bro, the cunt would be dead.
Dude, out cold. Yeah, there's this thing that like you do in a fight if you like don't know the cunt. It's just like stamp on his joints.
Stamp like on their knee joint, shit like that.
Mainly elbow,
Elbows.
wrist. Like you like so.
Oh,
if
when
you're-
they're on the ground.
Yeah, you've already got them on the ground, and like in MMA, you'd like go put them in a sleeper hold or some shit like that.
Or you could ground and pound them.
Yeah, ground and pound, just like the whole thing. But or you could just to save time, just stamp as hard as you can on his elbow. Like you don't know him, man. Like you're never gonna see him again.
Yeah, true.
It's city fighting. Like if you're in a city,
Yeah.
and you don't know the cunt, and he's being a dick, and he's gotten you to the point where you're fighting him, and he's easy to take to the ground. You can just go
On the elbow.
yeah, elbow.
He's fucked for life.
Stamp on his hand.
Yeah.
Like stamp on his
That's
hand. real
mafia
bad.
shit.
No, it's just like
Casino where they hit that cunt in the hand with the hammer.
there's always this thing where like if you don't do something like that, you'll be like, all right, so we're done, and you walk away, and they'll get back up, and they'll be like, try to get you when your back's turned. Get them like you've already got them on the ground.
Incapacitate them.
Problem's done. You want to go cuddle him for 10 minutes, or just stop it and just leave.
Because also, if you're cuddling him, you're trying to choke him out, you can get kicked in the head by someone else.
Yeah, fucking A. You're just like opening yourself up for bullshit. Just
Yeah.
stamp on a joint as hard as you can. A lot of people don't know this. There's gonna be.
It sounds brutal, but it sounds very effective as well.
There's gonna be like 50 people who watch this podcast.
Stamping joints.
Stamping joints.
It sounds like a fucking effective method, bro.
It's so
I
effective,
can't
bro.
argue that would not be effective.
Because they're just gonna be on the ground and they're in so much pain. They're not gonna run after you while you're walking away. You gotta
and
worry
you can't
about
throw a punch if your elbow is completely fucked.
yeah, or like even if you like stamp on the wrong fucking elbow, you're fucked. You're just like
Yeah, my elbow.
yeah, yeah. It's like getting
My
stabbed.
funny bone. You bang
This
your
is-
fucking funny bone on the bench, it hurts.
Funny. It's like, yeah, I'm walking away. Your friends are scared of me now because I stamped on your joint. Like, no one wants to stamp joint. You know,
No, man.
People don't try enough, man. They don't have that fucking killer instinct. And this is why we need women. Yeah, to convince me not to do dumb shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking 100%.
It's hectic, man.
I brought it back.
You did,
I
bro.
did, yeah.
Always back to women.
Back to women.
We go from violence to women.
Yeah.
Keep it separate, but we always come back to one or the other.
No, we don't have to talk about women now. Just wanted to throw it out there. I was like, we were talking about this whole same thing about my fucking doing whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Did you play sports growing up, bro? I
Yeah,
don't know why
I
that
did,
popped
man,
in my
I
head,
did.
but yeah.
I did, man.
What'd you play?
I played most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I played rugby, AFL. Fucking, I did like ninjutsu. What else?
Ninjutsu,
Soccer.
yeah.
I did minky, which was like young hockey.
Minky.
Minky. It's like
grass
hockey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Grass hockey. What else did I do? Volleyball. Did I say basketball already?
No.
Basketball was like my main jam.
Yeah, why is that?
I was huge, like real young.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was like when I was like really I think it was like when I was 6 or 7 years old, I had like a massive growth spurt.
Yeah.
So I was like this giant lanky dude.
Town over everyone.
And like it was almost like I think I went from like being like a toddler to like 5'8".
Damn.
You know, like at such a young age, bro.
Yeah.
And it was almost like there was no effort in playing ball with any of them. So like and then like I think the parents were like, you can't play ball with these kids. So I had to play for like the under 15s when I was really young.
Oh shit, bro.
So I was like fucking smashing ball real hard. But yeah, just I watch basketball and fucking I love it.
Hoop's good, man. I don't really watch it that often, but when I do watch it, it's
skateboarding.
entertaining.
Skateboarding
as well.
I skateboarded like a fucking machine till probably about maybe 6 years ago.
Wow, man, fuck, you done heaps of shit, bro.
Oh yeah, fucking A. Like skateboarding was like my jam because it like stopped being a team sport and just like just work out how to fucking land tricks. There was like little times when I was young and I was at my most agile where I could just like I could do the shit that I watched on the videos and shit like that. So I can do that. I'll go out and
learn the trick.
Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can do that trick and I'll land it. And I'll be like, yep, sweet. But there's no like video, like a video camera was like this big thing that you'd have to take out with you at the time.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're filming. We've only got so much tape. You've got like 4 or 5 tries to do this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
VHS tape. I think we were using like the littler ones that you had to convert to VHS.
Yeah, it wasn't like now.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I got to the point where I could land pretty much every trick. When I was young, it was all about big, doing things big.
Like jumping off like heaps of steps and shit like that.
Yeah, or like massive drops and shit like that. But I started like, when I was young, I became homeless and shit like that. So like it wasn't like viable for me to buy boards all the time. It's like it really slowed down that progression. But I was doing like giant drops, like trying to push it, like trying to do like 10-foot drops.
Holy shit, really?
Shit like that, yeah. And that was like skating hadn't progressed that much at the time. So that was like, I'd watch shit and I'd be like, they can't do that. All right, I'm gonna go do this fucking 10-foot drop and shit. And yeah, so I did that for a while. Skating stairs, I dislocated my ankle real bad, and I couldn't get it fixed. So like I just kind of like dealt with it for a while. Then I had this thing called drop foot, where it's like
I've heard of that. Yeah,
yeah,
ankle goes limp, right?
Yeah, so like midair, going down a huge step, my ankle would just go.
Oh shit!
And I'll be like, oh, and like I know what's happening. I'll be like, shit, this ain't gonna go good. So
it's like a limp foot. You can't do anything about, right?
So like then I started doing like doing tech tricks, like
tech.
So it's like the most complicated flip tricks you can kind of do and shit like that.
Right, okay.
And skating like transition, which is like doing like massive.
Is that on the half pipe?
Yeah, well, like not vert transitions, like bowl kind of.
Oh yeah.
A small thing. I was doing that.
You do it in like a fucking old pool or something like that, right?
Yeah, but like they had like parks and shit like that at the time. So I'd do it at these parks. Real into that and just like flowing through a skate park, which I didn't have at the start. That kind of got built around the time my ankle was starting to get real bad. And I could do all that really easy. And then I kind of quit for a little, like I still skated for probably another like 5 more years after all my friends quit. Then I quit for a bit. And then I got back into it when I was in my like late 20s. And I learned every skateboarding trick.
Fuck.
That you can do.
That's sick.
Then I fractured my hand on the way to work, which I work with my hands. So I was like, I got to call it.
Got to take care of the money makers.
Yeah, just got to stop using my fucking stop skateboarding. Right? Yeah, which was rough, but I loved it. Right? I love skateboarding. I still watch like the skateboard, like Battle of the Barracks. It's like a trick battle off kind of thing.
Yeah,
I watch it every year.
That's sick.
No doubt. I'm so into it. But I could do most of I could do shit that other people couldn't do.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be hard to get to that point. But there's some new skaters right now that are just fucking, like, smashing, like, Hop King. If anyone's watching that knows skateboarding.
Just tearing it up.
He won the last Battle of the Barracks. And he was, like, he was an influencer.
Really?
So like there was like a real big like separation between influencers and like pro skaters.
Yeah.
And they got the influencers, pro skaters, and put them together in a battle of the barracks, and an influencer won.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and like you knew it. You watched it. You're like, fuck, this dude's gonna win.
Yeah.
You know, like you watch his build up, where he's just like doing tricks and doing like the hardest tricks consistently
As a warm up.
Yeah, as a warm up.
Holy shit.
You know, it's like, dude, this dude, and like not stacking.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
no one can do that. Because I was really like, there's this guy named Johnny Geiger, and he's landed all the craziest tricks, but it takes him ages to get it. This dude was doing those tricks with like practicing. It's like Hop King's gonna win, son.
Isn't it hectic how every sport just gets like progressed?
Yeah, if you give it like an element to progress,
yeah,
100%, bro.
Like there's always just the next generation coming in that just takes it to that fucking next level.
Smash it. And good on Battle of the Barracks for like, because after that they were like, we need to like find these skaters, like they weren't like these people are better than us, fuck them off. They were like, no, the next season at Battle of the Barracks 13, they're like, we want people to send in videos of them doing like crazy skate tricks, like proving to us that you're the man, and we'll bring you in and make you famous.
Sick.
Like doing
and,
like
and now it's so cool because like an iPhone is so accessible to almost everyone. So like that opportunity is such a broader range of people that you can now get. Yeah. It's the same with like same with like comedy sketches.
Yeah,
at the moment, you know what I mean? Like
no, that was real, son.
What you can do like with a fucking iPhone, a fucking $30 ring light on a tripod.
Yeah.
And then if you want to, you can spend an extra couple $100 on a fucking good mic setup.
Yeah.
Like what you can do is
amazing
insane
now. Yeah.
Insane.
Like
Bro, I'm getting fucking recognized on the street now on like
Dude,
pretty semi-regular basis.
I've had a few.
You've had some.
I had one in my fucking in the smoko shop next to the place where I work.
Yeah.
I was talking to like a dude that I knew at a different panel shop, and the apprentice next to him went, Stingray. I was like, yeah. But weirdly enough, like, because of the thing, like, I can tell the difference between my sketches that are getting noticed and and my stand-up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll be walking down the street and I'll just hear, yeah. And I'll be like, yeah. This guy's seen my stand-up. You know, that's fucking cool as shit, man. Yeah, I'm like, oh, dude, worth it.
Either way, just getting recognized for anything is fucking cool. I get, I was at work the other day. I work at this cafe. I'm working the till. This 16-year-old comes up. He's like, "Hey, are you the guy from TikTok?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, yeah." He's like, "Can my brother get a photo with you?"
Oh wow,
dude, his brother's like fucking 10.
Oh,
so I'm like, "Yeah, bro." So I walk around the counter, take a photo with him in the middle of the fucking cafe, wearing my fucking work outfit. And I came back and my manager's sitting. He's like, "Yeah, bro, you fucking made it." Like
something that you don't know. I'm working away. I tell this new guy that I'm a comedian. He's like, "Do you know Hugh Roberson?"
Really?
And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Holy shit!
A dude at works at my work knew who you were before he knew that we knew each other.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I was like, dude, he must be killing. And this dude's like a fully grown man.
That's crazy, really?
Yeah, dude, 100%. He was at remember when I did the Bendy gig? He was there.
Oh, yeah.
He left just after you.
Really?
Yeah, he waited till you got up on stage.
He just wanted to see me.
Bounced. Yeah.
What was his name again, bro? Sick cunt.
Maurice. I don't know his last name. Yeah, but he follows you and shit. He also knows like Dan and shit.
Yeah. We're saying he knows Dan too.
Yeah, he said he went to Duck Fat or whatever it was.
Yeah, the Dan ones.
Yeah, the Dan ones and shit. So yeah, I'm just like, yeah, no, they're lovely dudes too. Fucking come watch.
It's so cool that like we can do that type of shit now. Like Dan, for listeners that don't know Dan Rosario,
legend by the way,
bro, just running a fucking monthly comedy show and selling it out.
Yeah,
every time, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you couldn't do that shit fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, of course not.
Even if you had,
and the dude's funny.
Fucking nice, bro.
Fucking hilarious, bro. Have you watched his sketches? They're fucking hilarious, bro.
And Dan's a crowd work phenom, bro.
Oh, dude. I watch his crowd work that he puts up all the time and shit. It's like, dude, yeah. What can I... I actually said it to Dan when I first met him. I was like, you're going to make it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You're already good.
I remember when I first saw him, I was like, what the fuck? This cunt's only been doing this for like a couple months. He's like too comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Like he has to have... How is he this comfortable? And then I learned he used to
work at a strip club, yeah,
and MC there.
Because I said the exact same thing to Alessio. I was like, why is this cunt so fucking like
already
like
this good?
His jokes were starting to form and shit like that, but like no matter what, it's like good to watch him on stage.
The comfortability's there.
Yeah,
if someone's comfortable, like they're always good to watch. The dude
is fucking just like, and I knew it. I asked Alessio, I was like, why is this cunt? Fucking now, he's like, I worked at a strip club, bro. I used to do the fucking... I was like, no wonder this dude's good, man.
Yeah.
Fucking dealing with horny men. like, dealing with...
No one's a worse heckler, bro.
Yeah, dude, worse heckler. Dan would just come on. Oh, Dan, what's that?
Yeah, just fucking charisma.
Yeah, I knew it from the start. I could spot him. I spotted you too. Like, I kind of knew. I spotted Lorenzo. Like,
so another cunt is killing it, but
yeah,
fuck.
I spotted that. Like, I was hanging out with Joe White, and he was like, "Who's this Lorenzo guy?" I was like, "He's gonna make it, bro, 100%." But it was just so quick.
Like it was bro, he fucking made it in like a week.
It was a week.
He put out a video.
He messaged me like 2 weeks beforehand, like, how do you do the video thing and like put out your videos? And I was like, dude, just keep pushing them out. Eventually, you'll get people watching them.
He was asking me the same shit.
That was the next week. The dude's just like, boom. Bang. I was like, fuck off.
Bigger than everyone.
Yeah, dude, congratulations.
He's got a whole country, bro.
A whole country.
Whole Philippines, bro.
Whole Philippines, like whatever, man. That's massive, bro.
I think he just went there, or maybe still over there.
I think he's still over there.
Yeah.
Because I've asked him to get up on the pod before, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm about to go to the Philippines and blah blah blah." I was like, I'll get you up soon, man. As soon as you get back, let us know.
I don't want to fucking out him. Maybe he doesn't want to say, but he was saying he was getting like people asking him to stay at his hotel, like at their hotels and shit like that. Like people who are fans of him.
Yeah, what?
How fucking cool is that, man?
Yeah, dude.
What a life we're capable of living, bro. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. But the whole sketch thing, man, like, I think I started it before a lot of people. Like, well, you weren't even around at the time when I first did my first few. I did like 6 sketches in a row, and I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta work on my stand-up. Because my stand-up isn't up to par. But when I moved to Melbourne, in the first year, I met Alex Williamson at a bar.
Oh, yeah?
And I kind of helped him get laid.
Fuck, one of the OGs of fucking... He's the OG of Australian online sketch comedy, really.
Yeah, I walked up to him and I was like, you're the guy that does a thing with Bliss and Esso, because like I rap and I know like fucking...
Yeah, those Bliss and Esso sketches are fucking hilarious.
Hilarious. Like saying cunt in public, like, all that shit. And I was like, oh, dude, I know your thing. He's like, dude, I'm about to be on a Tinder date, bro. Can you like, and I was like, yeah, what's your name? He's like, Alex Williamson. I was like, Alex Williamson, sweet. I walked away. I seen the Tinder date wasn't going well. Like from where I was sitting, I was like drinking. And I was like, oh, I got an idea. So I walked up and I was like, Alex Williamson, you're the fucking hilarious comedian. Oh, and I started like fucking like drumming, hyping him up. I was like, dude, I'll leave you guys alone. But Jesus, fuck, you guys are together? Wow, fuck. Just went back to me, mates.
Yeah.
As soon as she went to the toilet, he came straight up to me and he was like, give me your number. I was like, all right, here you go, bro. He's like, and then the next day he sent me this thing saying, I'll give you 5 tickets to my next show.
That's sick, bro.
5 tickets, packed out fucking thing.
Fuck
but his stand up was average.
Right.
Like it wasn't like, it's better now, but it was like really average at the time. And
dude, I remember he's actually got a Netflix special.
Yeah, dude.
I remember watching.
I think it was. It was Netflix.
The special on Netflix. I remember watching it with my brother. Bro, like 6 years ago, I remember cracking up, bro.
Yeah,
like he had like PowerPoint slide presentation and stuff.
Yeah,
just
that
fucking
was it was
funny.
like my shit was like, "Where's your stand up?"
Yeah, like, right. You wanted to see some just bare bones fucking
bare bones stand up, fucking solid, and he wasn't delivering. But it was still funny. Don't get me wrong. I was just like, dude, I want to be good at stand-up. And I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, get online. Do it online. Do your shit online. So I went and brought,
man.
I went and
It's
brought
such a
all
good
the
avenue.
equipment. This is like 2016. No one's doing this properly. Like, there are people doing it, but like not heaps of comedians.
Yeah, it's like Luke Kidgel was doing it. So was Lewis Spears.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were.
Yeah, right.
Isaac Butterfield.
Isaac and obviously Shooter.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a ton of people doing it yet.
Massive, yeah. It was like the early stages, so I started, and then I was like, oh, dude, I want my stand-up to be better. You know, like I spent I should have just kept making videos, to be honest. But I had like this thing in my head, like, dude, I should make my stand-up better before I get famous online. Now everyone's doing it. And it's like
Doing the online shit.
Yeah, it's like there's so much more competition. I should have kept going in 2016. But I'm not too concerned. My stand-up's gotten like good. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, I think the stand-up is...
Well, Louis wasn't great. But now Louis is funny as fuck. Like when I first watched Louis like years ago, I was like, he was just telling stories and shit like that. Now Louis got like punchlines, fucking like tags, like the whole joint going through. Like Louis got fucking like, so I could have easily gone through the same process and gotten big online. You know, I was in my head, I was like, focus on stand-up. Yeah, Louis he's doing so good right now, bro. I love his fucking work, man.
Are you going to see him live when he comes to Australia?
Of course. Wait.
Yeah?
No, Louis Spears.
Oh, Louis Spears. Oh, sorry, bro. I thought you talked about Louis C.K. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no. Louis C.K. will come. Like, I think I missed out on the fucking tickets. They're sold out now, yeah?
Yeah.
I got told on the day. Then I tried. My phone broke down. Like, my phone wasn't fucking... Like, it was working, but it wouldn't let me order the tickets. And then fucking... Then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it like tomorrow. Then I got drunk. And the day after, they were sold out. But I love Louis C.K., bro. I'm not even going to fucking lie. Like, right now, fucking unfollow me, cunts. If I have to. He masturbated in front of women after asking them to masturbate in front of him. Like, he'd ask them.
Yeah.
He'd be like, can I masturbate in front of you? Some of them would say yes, some of them said no. And then a group of women were like, you can't do that with the power that you have. And that's sexual harassment. Which is, he probably shouldn't have done that. But that's not like, end that dude's career.
Did he then do it?
Huh?
After he asked them and they said no, did he do it?
If they said no, he wouldn't do it. Yeah. It was,
right.
Every case is revolved around him, God, can I do this? To people that he worked with, who he was paying. Right. So people were like women felt nervous about it and they were like, okay. They felt weird about it.
What a funny thing to want to do in front of someone.
Oh, I get it. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't want to have to talk to you or deal with your shit. Just stand there.
Yeah, fuck, yeah, true.
Yeah, just stand there. Just let me finish off. All right, we're good. Can I leave now? All right, sweet. like I get the kink. Hey, we shouldn't kink shame, bro.
No, we shouldn't. I'm not sitting here fucking shaming it. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, what a...
Like, it's a weird thing to do, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course. If I could just like get off, like if I could go up to a chick and say, "Can you just suck my dick?" and I don't have to do anything.
And
to
that
you.
worked.
And she was like, "Yeah," I'd be like, "Yeah, sweet." And then like a couple of months later, they'd be like, "You're cancelled." I'd be like, "I asked for consent, cunt."
Yeah,
and he did. He asked for consent every time.
And then when they said no, he didn't do it.
Yeah,
I didn't actually know that. I didn't even know the story.
That's what I know about it. And he's backed it up on like a podcast once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him live, man. He's one of the greatest of all time. You seen him live?
Nah, but if I can get a chance to, I'll fucking do it.
He's one of the best ever, bro. To ever do it. Fuck.
Fucking one of the greatest. All right, speaking of Louis C.K., we're at that 30-minute mark.
We're gonna jerk off now?
No. Hey, bro, I got you on my podcast. Can I masturbate in front of you? Just stand in the corner. We're at the end, man. Big ups to fucking Hugh Roberson, man. Fucking legend. Thanks for coming, man. This is fucking excellent. There's some videos if it's YouTube, so on. But follow this guy on his socials.
Yeah, just Hugh Roberson _ Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
Done and done. What a fucking legend. Check his day, yo. Bro. We ended on CK.